Hey everybody, it's your girl Planet Time on deck. I hope you guys are having a great day, afternoon, and or evening whenever you guys are seeing this. So, I know that I have been off the planet for a little bit of time now, but I'm back and I am better than ever and ready to bring you guys some great content regarding true crime stories. Now, the story that I have for you guys today, I'm going to keep it short and sweet as I prepare all the other goodies that I have coming for you guys. So, question of the day. Do you guys like energy drinks? Light up the comments and let me know if you guys like energy drinks. And if so, if somebody were to offer you an energy drink, somebody close, like say, I don't know, your boss, your employer, if you're not self-employed, if they said, hey, would you like an energy drink? Would you accept it? Y'all light up the comments and let me know. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for being back on deck. You guys already know I appreciate that. So without further ado, let's jump into this true crime. Now, as you guys know, the last few true crime stories that I actually shared with you guys, they're older stories. You know, I don't mind jumping into different decades and centuries even to bring you guys fun true crime stories that, you know, news you can use that you just didn't know about, right? But this true crime is actually a developing story. It's something that happened so recently, but I thought, you know what, this is worth sharing because it's just bizarre. Okay, so let's jump, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. So there's a woman by the name we're going to go ahead and dance over to Fort Worth, Texas. Yeehaw. Now you guys know Texas is big. Texas is a really large state. Okay, so in Fort Worth, Texas, there's a woman by the name of Denise Hernandez. Okay, and she was a former Texas elections administrator. Okay, so she had staff personnel under her. So this would be equivalent to any job you can think of, like where you have a manager who oversees and supervises different employees, right? Okay, well, Denise, she had a few employees under her. Now, the article suggests at different points that, you know, different employees felt like Denise was a bully. They felt that, you know, that she could say things, you know, that they would feel would be abusive, allegedly, you know, and so on and so forth. So that was a little bit about how her personality was described in the article. Now, it goes on to say that on March 9th, Denise, she pled guilty to 2 counts of assault causing bodily injury stemming from a previous incident. Now, the previous incident is exactly the true crime case that I want to talk about. So while Denise was, you know, doing her day-to-day, you know, at her job as an administrator, as an elections administrator, she had a couple employees. It's alleged that she walked in to a shared space with these employees and she offered them an energy drink. Okay? Now, the energy drink, employees supervised by Hernandez told police that on April the 27th, 2021, Hernandez, their supervisor, offered them a cup of pink liquid, which she told them was a Spark energy drink, according to an arrest affidavit obtained by McClarty News. Now, allegedly, Denise said, you know, she walked over to them and she said, hey, do you guys want some of this energy drink? Now, the employees who she offered the energy drink to, they said they had this energy drink in the past, so it was no big deal. So they're like, oh, sure, thanks, right? So they took the cups of energy drink and, you know, they went on with their day. They're sipping energy drinks. Now, me personally, I used to absolutely love energy drinks. If you guys have been rocking with your girl sometime, you guys can think about in some of my previous true crimes and vlogs that I would do, you guys would catch me, you know, holding my energy drink or coffee or something else like that because I just absolutely loved them. These days, I can't tolerate them too much, but I love energy drinks, right? But anyhow, so she walks to them, they, you know, they accept it, they take it, the birds start screaming outside because that's what happens when you're in nature, right? But anyways, they go on with their day-to-day like no big deal. Well, at some point throughout that day, Denise then walks back over to the employee and she asks them, hey, did you guys enjoy the energy drink? And they're like, you know, yeah, did you drink it all? This is what she, you know, allegedly asked. And they're like, yeah, it's gone. You know, it's an energy drink. Thanks, you know. And so Denise allegedly burst out laughing. You guys drunk all of the energy drink. You drunk it all up. What you guys really drunk? And she goes behind a counter or something and she pulls out a big bottle of colon cleanse. Okay. So it's alleged that Denise took some colon cleanse, out of some, out of some kind of container or whatever else, and she mixed it with the energy drink that she gave to the employees. So now, if you guys don't know what colon cleanse is, it's basically used to help people to go to the restroom, right? Now, in the medical community, colon cleanse is used very popularly to help people who have to do like emptying studies. That's basically when they have to empty all of their bowels out, because perhaps there's something medically wrong with them that the doctors need to evaluate and look into. Okay, so if you take, for people who drink naturally caffeine, like predominantly energy drinks and coffee, you guys will know that if you drink coffee or energy drinks, it naturally stimulates your bowels to make you want to go to the bathroom anyhow. Now, if you take that and intensify that by mixing colon cleanse, okay, with an energy drink or coffee or anything that already has caffeine, that can be overstimulation for some people. And that could be actually, because I've had colon cleanse before in the past by itself, and it can really bring a lot of cramps in your stomach and abdomen, sometimes your lower back too. It can be painful if you have too much of it, okay? So to take that and to mix that with the energy drink, the employees reported having a lot of pain in their stomachs, in their backs, and some of the employees actually had pre-existing medical, it's alleged that some of the employees had pre-existing medical conditions, which only intensified the feeling that they experienced. So the employees said that after Denise, said that they had she put colon cleanse in the energy drink, that she began to laugh hysterically, that she, I fooled you, I laughed. She began to laugh in a very immature manner, and they were shocked and didn't know what to say or to do. Now, the employees also said that they were fearful of, I guess, reporting it or telling on Denise, as she was considered the office bully, and that she could be pretty aggressive, domineering, overbearing, and all that. So they didn't want to say anything. Now, you guys light up the comments and let me know at home. One, have you guys ever experienced something like this? Now, me personally, I've had some unfortunate office experiences throughout my life, but I think this one has taken it up a notch. I haven't ever experienced something like this personally, I want to say. And here's the thing. Another thing is, I'm absolutely not faulting the employees, because there was previous trust built for them to feel comfortable enough with her to even accept an energy drink from her. Think about that, okay? Because I think of it like this. In my experience, you couldn't walk up to me as a person, the way that I see things, with the open can of, or a bottle of anything, and try to offer it to me, because I wouldn't take it. I wouldn't care if we had been working together for years. You couldn't walk up and say, hey, Ty, would you like some of the, no, I will not. No, thank you. Like my mom as a kid, she always put no in front of the word thank you. And it's so just embedded in me. I will say no, thank you really, really quick. Okay. But I know that's just me, and it could be my own personality. That doesn't mean that everyone else is like that. I get that. But for other people, I don't know that other people are just so open with receiving things from people like that. So you guys light up the comments, weigh in, and let me know. Are you guys the kind of people who are very open and receptive if somebody walks up to you with an open bag of Danishes and they say, hey, would you like one? If you didn't see them open that bag, would you take the Danish? If you did see them open the bag, right? I don't know. You guys light up the comments and weigh in. I love to hear what you guys have to say about stuff like this, right? Okay. But anyhow, when the employees, they start, I guess it starts in the mind, okay? After she told them what she had done, then they start becoming aware of what they had ingested in their system. And then the active ingredients in it start going crazy on them. Now, I could just imagine somebody, another thing about this is, for people who have pre-existing conditions, which is the reason why it's extremely dangerous to do something like that. We don't know what's going on with people medically. It's already, you take a chance when you offer somebody something. And that's why the way that I would always do it in my own personal life, the way that I would offer people, because always offer people something that I purchased from somewhere else. I mean, it was closed, So if anything ever happened, it wouldn't be on me. It would be on whatever place I bought it from. Well, it would be on you, but you guys know what I mean, okay? It would always be because it was something purchased that was open in front of everyone right then and there. So everybody had the same opportunity that I did, to have some, to see where it came from in that way. So, you guys, this is a very interesting true crime story. And I know that it's short, but the end result of this is Denise Hernandez was sentenced to 18 months probation and 80 hours of community service. According to CBS 19, Hernandez no longer works as an election administrator. Okay? Now, the thing about it is, my whole thing is, who does that? Like, just who does that anyway? You guys, I got my bestie to my right. So when you see me look over like this, just looking at bestie like, seriously? Like, who does that anyway? Who would even, why would you think to open something and to, you know, with the intention of harming someone else? Why would that be an okay thing? You guys light up the comments and let me know. Like I said, I talk a lot, especially when I'm feeling good, and I'm feeling good. But anyways, you guys light up the comments and weigh in and let me know you guys' thoughts on this true crime. It's definitely much more to come, you guys, but I wanted to try to keep this one a little bit shorter. So thank you guys so much for being on deck. Like I always say, there is always another story to be told. But for now,